Hi everyone, hope you are all fine. I'm your Nikisha ma'am handling biology class for you. Today we are going to discuss the second part of the chapter 1 Life Mysteries in Little Chambers. Now look at the picture. You can see the structure of the cell, structure of plant cell. The structure of a cell is complex enough to perform all these functions. There are specific parts to perform each physiological functions inside the cell. So you can see different parts of a plant cell. And you are already familiar with cell wall, cell membrane, the cytoplasm, the nucleus, etc. Then what are the other parts you observed in the figure? Yes, it is mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, vacuole, Golgi complex. So we are going to discuss about the function of each cell organelles. So the first one is mitochondrion. You can see the picture of mitochondrion. We call it as powerhouse of the cell because it helps in the production and storage of energy. And it is seen abundantly in the cells of liver, brain, and muscles where energy requirement is high. So, second one is endoplasmic reticulum. It is also known as cytoskeleton as it provides firmness and shape to the cell. And it is a passage in the cell, that is, conduction of material inside the cell takes place through these organelles. Third one is ribosome. It is the center of protein synthesis in the cell, seen either attached to endoplasmic reticulum or free in the cytoplasm. Then, vacuole. Vacuole is covered by a characteristic membrane called chromoplast, and it stores water, salts, excretory materials, etc. Then is Golgi complex. Golgi complex, that is, collects cell secretions like enzymes, hormones, mucus, etc. in small vesicles, seen in plenty in glandular cells. So these are the different cell organelles and these are the functions of these cell organelles. And you have to complete an illustration in your textbook with their functions. Then these cells and cell organelles are seen through microscope, isn't it? The development of cell biology is the result of growth in the field of microscope. That is, in earlier time we used simple microscope which have only one lens. Then a compound microscope came which magnifies an object 2000 times its size. With the emergence of electron microscope, that is a modern microscope, which magnifies an object million times clearly. Instead of light source, these microscopes use electrons. In the cell, this central regulatory portion of a cell is called nucleus, which was discovered by Robert Brown. It is called as the regulatory center of the cell because the synthesis of protein is under the control of genes in the chromatic reticulum in the nucleus. On your textbook, illustration 1.4 shows different parts of a nucleus. You can see 5 parts of a nucleus, that is nuclear pore, nucleolus, nucleoplasm, nuclear membrane, chromatin reticulum. First one is nuclear pore. Nuclear pore is a small opening seen in the nuclear membrane which helps in the conduction of materials to and from the nucleus. Then second portion is nucleolus. They are spherical bodies seen in the center of nucleus which helps in the major role in the synthesis of ribosomes. Then the third one is nucleoplasm. It is a fluid part in the nucleus. As like cytoplasm, it is also a fluid part seen in the nucleus where nucleolus and chromatin reticulum are seen. Then nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane, as like cell membrane, it is an outer covering. It is a double layered membrane that covers the nucleus. Then chromatin reticulum, they are seen as a network, that is a thread-like structure. You can see a thread-like structure in the nucleus, that is chromatin reticulum, seen as network in the nucleoplasm. They carry the genes. So these are the different parts of nucleus and the This is the function of each one. Then you know that a cell contains a central portion called nucleus, but some organisms such as bacteria, cyanobacteria, mycoplasma have no nucleus. That is, in the cell, no nucleus is seen. These organisms are called prokaryotes. But in humans, animals, plants, there is a nucleus seen in each cell. So they are called eukaryotes. That is, the cells of amoeba, animals, plants, a well-defined nucleus covered by a membrane is seen. These organisms are called eukaryotes. Then in your textbook, you can see a boy. A boy is thinking about something. That is, the color and taste of fruits change when they ripen. What may be the reason for this? That is the doubt of that boy. Haven't you had such doubts? Can you guess the reason? So we are going to discuss about those who change color and taste. So in the cells, in the plant cells, we can see a cell organelles, that is plastids. Plastids are of three kinds, that is chromoplast, chloroplast and leucoplast. We already know that what is chloroplast. Chloroplast is a cell organelle which produces a pigment called chlorophyll, and it is helpful for the photosynthesis in plants. So we know that what is chloroplast. Then the second one is chromoplast. Chromoplast imparts color to flowers and fruits. That is, xanthophyll, which is yellow color, carotene, yellowish orange color, anthocyanin, red, purple, etc. are certain pigments in chloroplast. Various ranges of these pigments impart different colors to various parts of the plant. Then, leucoplasts are plastids having no specific color. Leucoplasts are seen in plenty in the cells where food materials are stored. As fruit ripens, chloroplast changes into chromoplast. Starch is converted into sugar. This is the secret behind the change in the color and taste of fruits. So when we comparing an animal cell and a plant cell, there is some differences and some similarities are there. The difference is that animal cell contain centrosome and lysosome, which is absent in plant cells, and plant cell containing cell wall, chloroplast, and a big vacuole there, which is absent in the animal cell. And animal cell and plant cell both contains cytoplasm, nucleus, cell membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex. Such organelles are seen in both cells. But in animal cell, centrosome and lysosome, which is absent in plant cell. This functional centrosome is the organelle seen in animal cell, play a major role in cell divisions. Then lysosome contains digestive enzymes that are required for the destruction of foreign substance entering the cell. These are the function of these two organelles in animal cell. And we considering a plant cell consists of a cell wall which helps for the protection, extra protection, that is the outer covering of a cell. Then it contains chloroplast which helps in photosynthesis. Then a big vacuole is present in plant cell, which is the excretory part of the plant cell. So these are the two differences between plant cell and animal cell. So you can see a concept map related to structure of animal cell in your textbook. So you have to fill that boxes also. So I hope you understand the class. So we will see you on the next class with next topic. Thank you, children.